Hello, people, and welcome back to the Just Your Football Show. It is Monday, the 18th of July. I hope you are all doing well. And of course, it's time for another transfer update. Again, apologies for the vest, but as you know, it is boiling out there. And for this ginger, it's rough going. I can't lie to you. But we're here to talk about, of course, new link striker with loads of credible sources linking us to Martin Terrier. Probably Terrier, as he'll get called in Yorkshire. We'll speak about him in just a sec, but we'll just update you on the latest goings on concerning Leeds United transfers before we do that. Smash a like, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, and of course hit the notification bell. We know Leeds United are set to confirm Sonny Perkins. Apparently, though, us and West Ham will thrash out talks to try and avoid it going to a tribunal, because obviously West Ham will be owed cash, but it looks like that one will be due in the next few days. We're obviously waiting on the Jack Harrison situation. Everyone at Leeds United wants him to stay, but Newcastle aren't willing to pay Leverkusen what they want for Diaby and see Harrison as a more, a better option for them in terms of price range. But obviously the demands of Leeds United will be pretty high. I think at least 35 million, which might ward off any interest, and hopefully Jack Harrison does stay. Of course, as well, the Charles de Ketelaere saga looks like it's drawing to a close. We know he didn't play one single minute in the Super Cup between Club Brugge and Ghent. It wasn't that team that in Holland. I've even forgot Utrecht. It wasn't Utrecht of Bebenberg. It was actually Bruges that played Ghent. We know that AC Milan are in talks to sign him. We made an official bid for him around about 2 weeks ago, but AC Milan are leading that chase. And Gazzetta del Sporto in Italy is saying that Leeds have moved on and they're looking at different targets. They are now looking for Plan B. And that moves us on nicely to, of course, Martin Terrier. Look, Martin Terrier is coveted by a number of clubs. He had a standout season in Ligue 1 last season. Apparently, he's wanted by West Ham. Again, I see that being as a second option for West Ham, because I'm led to believe that Broja is on his way now to London to undergo medical, and they're thrashing out either a permanent or a loan deal with Chelsea. It might be a permanent with a buyback clause thrown in there, but it looks like Broja is going to end up at West Ham. And listen, I know the situation at West Ham. They're not cash money. They're not cash rich. There will only be a couple of acquisitions. They're not going to bring in Broja to help shoulder the burden with Antonio and then shell out big money on Terrier as well. Now, of course, Terrier can play off the left. He can play off the right and can play centre forward. You know, predominantly is a left winger, or if you like, an inside forward. This talk that Liverpool might be interested in him to replace Roberto Firmino when he leaves, but I don't think Firmino's leaving anytime soon. And the thing is with Liverpool, it's always one in, one out. You know, they lose a player, they bring one in. I don't think Firmino will leave this summer. Maybe they'll look at Terrier next summer if indeed that link is genuine. But it looks like Terrier could be leaving Rennes this summer. So I think, Leeds United are in the hunt for him. Apparently, Seville also hold an interest, but they have to sell first. We know that Leeds United have already done that. They have the money. Now, of course, he's 25-year-old. He can, like I said, more of an inside forward, can play a number of positions, much like Charles de Ketelaere. You can understand why we would, see him as a plan B, if you like. He's been in Ligue 1 for the past 2 seasons, scoring 30 goals in 84 appearances. But his standout season was last season. The 25-year-old scored 21 goals in Ligue 1 last season and contributed a further 3 assists. Now, if we actually look at his season by numbers, he played 37 games, had 88 shots, 47 of them on target, scoring 21 and assisting 3. And he had the joint third most goals in the division with Dembele. There was only Ben Yedder and Mbappe that scored more than him in Ligue 1. We know we have a bit of a fractious relationship with Rennes fans. I've been on social media this morning and they're up in arms saying you best not be selling our top asset to Leeds United. Once again, who can forget the fish and chip saga? And of course, we got a great deal out of them when you consider we only paid 17 million for Rafinha just a couple of seasons ago. There's a lot of talk saying, we raided them and you could say had them over a barrel and took them for mugs a little bit. But we have to remember they did get 17 million and they were happy to sell for 17 million at that time. They also had a 20% sell-on clause. So I believe they're going to recoup 28 million in all total, So if The fee touted for this guy at like 40 million euros, which equates to between 30 to 33, let's say 30 to 35 million Leeds might look to pay. If they then stick another sell-on clause, they're going to be, reap the rewards from this if, of course, he comes to the Premier League and has a good time at Leeds United. There's not much money in Ligue 1 apart from PSG aside, so you can understand why they would look to, cash in on a key asset. There's some people out there that might say, look, he's only had one amazing season, and that's fair enough as well. So that's something to consider, that he only had that one standout season, obviously 21 goals last season. Previous to that, thinking of the numbers, 30 and 84, he only had 9. But look, I think it's key that Leeds United are looking at other options. We know that Charles de Ketelaere was everyone's preferred choice. He was certainly mine. It looks like they've now moved on from that. And obviously Martin Terrier can offer you a number of options. Like's been said, he can play off the left, he can play off the right, and can play through the middle. I mean, the facts are Leeds United need to stop wasting time now. That's for sure. We need to start making moves. We need a striker in the door. We're not that far away from the start of the season. God forbid, Bamford gets another knock, and then we're relying on Joffrey. And listen, I know Joffrey's going to have a standout season for Leeds United in the Premier League this term, but it's a lot to put on his shoulders. We need someone to help shoulder that, be a replacement, to play alongside a Bamford or a Joffrey. And we need to stop wasting time. Of course, it's worth waiting for Charles de Ketelaere, but if AC Milan this week get close to what Bruges want, move on. Kalimawendo, it seems to have gone rather quiet. There was talk that we'd had a bid accepted, but there doesn't seem to be any movement. And then obviously late last evening and today, we're seeing a number of reputable sources mention Martin Terrier's name. So it's one to keep an eye on. I think it's one Leeds United could be in the hunt for, and it's one to watch. So keep your eyes peeled. As I say, I'll keep my eyes peeled, and if there's anything further to update, I will do that. Enjoy the sun, look after yourself, be careful, put sunscreen on if you're like me, and enjoy it while it lasts, man, because too many people are losing their heads. It'll be raining next week and we'll all be fuming. But listen, thanks as always for spending the time to watch the channel, and I'll see you in a bit. Peace out. Leeds.